Okay. Hey, are we live yet, guys? I wasn't even sure. I think it says stop broadcast, so I think I am live now. Let me know if you can hear me. Let me know how I sound. I think I just opened the chat. Is anybody in the chat? 3 viewers. Hey, how are y'all? I hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for joining me for a live video. I'm sorry I'm a little late. I have been trying to do these at noon, but I got really lucky and sold about 3 things as I was just ready to ship and leave the house before noon, because I think I left here about 11 because my post office closes at noon. And then I got 2 orders for 2 huge books. One of them was really huge. It was that Century book. You may have seen it. It's a black and white photography book, and that sold for $40. So I was like, I have to find a big box for it. I had to pad it up. So that's why I was a little bit late, and you got to get that shipping out first. But thank you so much for joining me. I'm so glad you're here. We're going to do a little chit chat. We're going to do a haul. I did buy a few things at a garage sale today, and I think I went to I bought this dress the other day at a thrift store for $5. I really liked it. It's new with tags, but I may wind up selling it because I don't know if it's going to shrink. And these dresses are notorious for shrinking if they don't say that they're pre-shrunk cotton. I really like this one because I've always liked the white Mexican peasant dresses. I've had one with the white on white, and then this is kind of pretty with the cream. I adore the white ones, and they sell really well on eBay, so I may wind up selling it if it shrinks up on me. But anyway, I was saying that it was a nice one because it actually had tags from the manufacturer, and the size and everything. Those are sometimes hard to find. But anyway, let me see if I can see the chat. Oh my goodness, I think I lost you. Can you hear me at all, guys? Let me know in the chat if you're there. Just want to see what you sound like. I mean, what I sound like. Am I echoing or anything? 9 viewers. Thank you so much for being here, guys. How was your Saturday going? Did you guys do any garage selling? I was going to a big community one that I thought was today, and it wasn't. It's actually not till next week. I hate that. I just keep misreading the signs. I don't know why they announce it so soon. They're announcing it 10 days in advance, pretty much, because I've been seeing it since last week. Anyway, all right, maybe I can see the chat in here. I don't know why I can't see it over here in the other window. We're going to talk a little bit about returns today, guys. I have a story again. Story time. Okay, I'm going to leave it alone. I don't see anybody in the chat yet. Is it open, guys? Thank you so much for giving me a thumbs up already. Okay. Oh my goodness, how do I sound, guys? Thank you so much for being there. Hey, Cherry, Vanessa, how are you? How is it over there in Florida now? I hope you guys are doing well. Lisa Lemon, The Crazy Card, and Lonnie at Garage Flips, fabulous channel, of course, Thrifty Treasures. I'm sure you follow all of them. They're so good. I never get enough of them. I can't wait for the auction show tonight, too, Lonnie. I got to see what you're selling, especially that Harley Davidson stuff. You know, my husband's a Harley freak. Anyway, guys, I got this for $1 today. It is the Lisa and Doug, was it Melissa and Doug. And it's a book of stickers. I got it for $1. It's selling for $10, but I may just save it for my granddaughter. She's going on 2.5 already. You think she might be able to play with that? I think so. And, you know, sometimes $10 is just not worth it on Amazon with their fees being kind of high. But I did sell those 2 books. I'm going to post a little vignette about it on Instagram because I'm showing you how I like to ship my books, even if they're ragged. And like one thing I sold today was a Kawasaki manual, and that also sold for over $40. And it's old and it's ragged, but I don't want it to get there in 2 pieces. So of course, I shipped it nicely, so that was good. All right, let me show you what else I got. This I got at a charity shop the other day. I'm bringing shoe clips back, guys. I think it's time. Look, isn't that pretty? I mean, Tory Burch has those 2 logo tees on her shoes, and they were the biggest thing. So let's do this. Let's bring back these cute shoe clips. What do you think? Guys, I'm so glad you're here. Thank you so much for joining me in the chat. I keep holding my hand with nothing in it. I'm so silly. Look at that. I think these are darling, and they're really intricate. Look at the back, too. But even the little clip has a design. Anyway, I paid not much, $3 for these. And then I got these earrings that I'm wearing. Kind of a brushed silver. These were $2. These were all pretty new, though. They kind of have like a new rack, a new area. So I got those. And then I got these. Again, this is from the charity shop for $2. I may sell these, though, because these really look nice. They look like that hammered silver. Of course, they're not, but they're pretty. And then I like these, too, with a little kind of an antique gold filigree. And then, guys, all you clown bashers out there, look what I got. The creepy clown. Well, I don't know why y'all call them creepy. I think they're cute, but $2. And look at him. Isn't he cute? He's crying or something. What is that? What do you think? Tanya, how about our Astros? Gosh, I have to show you something I bought that was quite serendipitous. Our Astros are winning. And yesterday, let me show you. Yesterday, everyone at work was wearing orange. I had no idea. I'm always kind of late to the ball game there, so to speak. But I had ordered this on eBay. And it is Astro Orange. I love it. It's actually a silk and wool blend. And it was new with tags. I got it for $35. Now, you may say that's a lot, but that's part of my story time, so I will tell you about that. But this is a brand called Studio G. I had the tags up here, but I don't know where they went. Studio G. And it's just got a tiny little hook and eye here, so I really like that. Perfect for work. I wore it with jeans and what did I wear under it? Oh, I wore sort of a white shirt with a little yellow and orange in it is what I wore. And I got about 3 compliments on it. I think everyone just thought I was wearing orange for the Astros, but regardless, they're winning, and maybe it brought them luck. I don't know, but it feels so nice, and I love that quarter sleeve as well. Again, this was $35 on eBay, but I got a credit, so that's why I used it. Okay, and then here's a cute little costume I picked up today at a garage sale. It's a monkey costume. Where's the hat? Where's the hat? Here it is. No, it's not the hat. It's the ears. And I think it's Curious George. What do you think? Isn't that Curious George with the little swirly thingies? Isn't that fabulous? Anyway, she wanted $5. It's super soft. It's lined, so it's really a costume, and it is by In Character. Super soft costume. I liked it for that reason, because kids don't like to wear uncomfortable costumes. And I may wind up selling it. Look, it's even got like a little wire on the tail, guys. Isn't that cute? Or I'll just let my grandkids wear it first, and then we'll sell it. Because this is right about their size. It looks like a 2-4. So anyway, she wanted $5. I said, will you take 2? She said, I'll meet you halfway, and I'll sell it to you for $3.50. So I got that. Thank you again, guys, for being here. Please give me a thumbs up. And if you like the video, give me a thumbs up. If you don't like the video, give me a thumbs up anyway. Just be nice. Look at this cute dress I got. She wanted, what did she say, 5? I think I talked her down to 4. But I love this panel right here. This'll slice off about 5 pounds, guys, honest. So I love this style, and I've been looking for one. And this is my favorite color. Totally my favorite color combination, purple and blue. The Ms. Lady 10. How are you? I have not gotten any handbags, but I've got my eye on one, and I can't wait to do an unboxing with you guys with it. And of course, it's It's going to have to wait. It's going to be my Christmas present, but I can't wait to buy that bag. I will say it has a monogram on it. Oh, let me show you some more brooches. This one's interesting. The dollar. And this one says the Olympian. I thought that was really, really interesting. And it looks like sterling or silver. It's got a really pretty tone. I mean, sterling or pewter. But it's not as dull as pewter. But I haven't tested it or anything, and it's not hallmarked that I know of. But I thought it was so cute. He's carrying a torch. And then it says Olympian 2001. That's what it says at the very top. Got that at the charity shop as well. Okay, I got that. That was a brooch and a brooch. And then I got the Mickey watch. And I did show this on my Instagram. This one I got for $12. They had it at $16, but it was on sale. And it was running and really nice leather band. Genuine Disney. Got little Minnie. And it's got a little heart charm right there on the side. Isn't that cute? I love that. Guys, I really appreciate you being here. I'm not going to keep you too long. I know there's a lot of other people out there you may want to see, but I appreciate you being here. I did want to talk a little bit about why I got this fabulous blazer for $35, because eBay gave me a credit of $35, because if you remember the story about the Radiohead shirt, okay, it didn't end as I thought. So let me just tell you this. When you have a global shipper, this was a global purchase. Just be cautious, because when they want to return things, it gets a little, what's the word I'm looking for? It gets a little interesting, actually, because she told me that she didn't think it was genuine because of the sleeves, and she showed me some picture that supposedly looked like it, and I didn't notice any difference in the sleeves. They looked absolutely the same. The brand was the same. Everything was the same. She had bought it for originally $66. She paid $30 to have it shipped to her in the UK somewhere. So then she tells me I'm going to stop it, return to sender. So I said, I didn't say anything. I had granted the return, okay? Then she stopped it. And then I think I told you within days, eBay said she's not entitled to a refund. And I didn't know, but it was because she stopped it by return to sender. You automatically forfeit any kind of a refund from eBay. I didn't know that. So the process that I had started was moot because of what she did. So then she did tracking, and she was tracking it going to her. So long story short, I got it about a week or two after she had said, her tracking had said it was delivered. And so she didn't get money from eBay, but she went to PayPal. And PayPal gave her $66, and they took it out of my account. So I was upset about it. I was like, wait a minute. This, yeah, granted, I got the item back. Fine. And I haven't even opened the bag. I haven't even opened the bag to see if it arrived. She never even saw it. So I kept thinking to myself, okay, she's filing a not as described, yet she never saw it. So how does that work? So I took that argument to eBay, and I took that argument to PayPal. And they argued with me for probably for a good day. I was on the phone, when I was at lunch and whatnot. And then they said, well, you did get it, and you did grant her a refund and so forth and so on. But I kept saying, look, my point is this. She took that item off the market for a good month. It was off the market. Not only that, in my opinion, it was sullied. It was a sullied sale because I lauded it on Instagram. I lauded it in my sales videos. And I feel like when I say something is genuine and I'm selling something authentic and genuine, you're sullying my reputation. So therefore, I really don't want to put that shirt back on the market. I'm either going to give it to my daughter who really wanted it, or, see something. Maybe I'll change my mind later. But regardless, PayPal, I convinced PayPal to give me $35 back in credit. They gave me half. And then I took it to eBay again, and they said, okay, well, we can't give you the full refund because, as you know, everything is done by robotic algorithms, whatever. So, we don't have a leg to stand on with this, but yes, we can give you a coupon for $35 for anything you want. So I still got my money. I think I got a little bit more, actually, because $70. So that was that. Crazy, crazy. Thank you. I just put some glitter on my nails, Vanessa. I want to put blue with some glitter or something, maybe purple. Anyway, 16 people are watching me. I'm so happy about you guys being here. Thank you so much. I think I'm going to open it up to questions in just a minute, but I did want to talk to you really quickly just about, you know how I tell you I want to talk about what's on my mind and during the week and things that I just kind of ponder and wonder about. I am a teacher, and I've been very frustrated lately about things that I see in our education system, and I count myself lucky that I went to a private school. Not everyone can do that. I understand that. A lot of people are homeschooling. That's a wonderful thing. And now I see why. Because, yes, we have great teachers. Yes, we have great schools. We have great programs. But I can't stand the fact that a lot of schools here in Houston are now tracking kids. And I'm not talking academically about the kids that are struggling and so forth and so on. But I'm talking about already in high school, and in my case, in special education, in middle school, we're already asking the children, what do you want to be when you grow up? And that's fine for those. There's some kids who know by, the age of 5. But when I have to literally seriously ask a child who's 11 years old, so what do you think you're going to do in the future? Are you going to be living with your parents in 10 years? Do you want to do this? And they look at you like you're insane. And I feel really stupid asking that question, but we're required to ask that question for paperwork. And not only that, in high school, okay, they're tracking them by asking them, okay, so you may not have the grades to be an attorney or to be a doctor or maybe a nurse or whatever, but you could go to welding school, you could learn how to do air conditioner. And they're already putting them in trade schools. And that's fine too. A trade, believe me, can make a good living. But I hate to already ask the child that, and they have this mindset already of not being able to grow, to have a dream. I think that if we lose our dreams in school, we lose a lot. And I cannot stand to see that anymore. And I try to work my way around it, and I still talk to the kids the way I feel that I would want my kids to have been spoken to, because my kids have already graduated high school. But it's really sad. And then another thing that I found is this week, they were asked to write a small paper, a little composition about the person they admired most. Most of them said their mother, which I thought was fabulous. But a lot of them said YouTubers. And one of the teachers was like, what? You admire somebody who's on YouTube all day and doesn't really have a job? I'm like, please, why are you saying that? I mean, this boy is actually trying to write something. You've already stifled his imagination, his creativity. I'm trying to show him, yes, you can write about whatever. This other kid who was saying, oh, I hate to write, I hate to read it. I said, there has to be somebody you admire. I said, I've seen you, you're like a chick magnet, basically. I didn't tell him that, but you have a lot of friends. You have a lot of people hanging around you. I'm sure that they admire you for some reason. Think about why you admire them. What do they have? What qualities do they have? I'm just trying to pull some creativity out of these children's minds. And I feel like some teachers are just like, well, if you don't write about Lincoln and you don't write about Roosevelt and Kennedy and all of these other people, that may mean something to you, and that's fine. But let the kid at least write. Let him think. And if he admires a YouTuber, let him admire a YouTuber. I managed to get him to tell me why. He said, he makes me laugh. He does video games, but he never shows his face, and he still manages to make me laugh. And, so forth and so on. And I got a paragraph out of the kid. And finally she saw it and she was looking at it and she said, oh, well, yeah, that's good. And I like the way you developed that paragraph. But what did we go through? Oh my goodness, my rant is over. It's over. Long day. Long week, absolutely a long week. But, I still love my job and I love what I do, but I almost feel like almost their saving grace. Like, I think you're creative. I think if you write about a YouTuber, that's creative. Tell me it in a nice articulate sentence with proper grammar and proper punctuation, and you're done. In my eyes, you're done. You don't have to write what I think you should think. I don't know. Anyway, guys, next week I'm going to talk about, I've been thinking about this a lot. I'm going to talk about business models. What works, what doesn't work? Why are some stores closing and some are not? And it's not just online retail. So we're going to think about that. But anyway, I'm so glad you're here. Any questions, guys? If you have a question or anything before I sign off, put it in caps or put a couple of question marks before and after. Maybe I can find it. But let me see if I said hello to everybody. Retrodite. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. And of course, Tanya, I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you took time. How are the garage sales today, Tanya? And of course, Lonnie, Vanessa, I said hi to them. Thank you again. Cheryl Boshi, is that correct, or Boski? I'm in Texas, Cheryl. I'm in Houston, Texas, with the winning Houston Astros. And let me see. The Ms. Lady, I said hello to you as well. I don't see any questions. And let me see. Guys, if you have any suggestions of any other topic, hi Guillermo. Have I used the run and sell feature on eBay? On Etsy? No, I haven't. I need to look into that. I was just talking about that last week, actually, or 2 weeks ago, when I was slashing prices. I need to go into Etsy. My prices are way too high on Etsy. So I really need to go in there and do that and see what happens. Because I had a trunk full today of things that I sold because they were on sale on eBay. I did take those lowball offers even. I mean, if I got $10 for something, I still double my money. I don't pay more than $2 or $3 for a piece of clothing. So yeah, maybe I didn't, quadruple it or 10 times my money back, but it's something. And like I've said before, there's a lot of shelfware sometimes on handbags and on clothing and even jewelry. It gets, especially if you don't separate every little thing, you can wind up losing rhinestones and things. That's happened to me. Thank you so much, Vanessa. I appreciate you being here. Lonnie, I don't know about the Authenticate. I think it's a great idea, actually, because it does save you a lot of trouble. And when you think about the 20%, I think you said on your video that they were charging 20% to do that, I think that's more than worth it. And Poshmark does it for free, but it has to be over $500. And they don't take the picture. All they do is repackage it for you. So you send it into them, they'll authenticate it. Then they are now responsible for the validity of the item, and they send it off to the buyer. And the buyer usually feels a lot more confident getting that certificate and so forth. But that sounds like a really great idea that eBay is doing. I imagine, like you said in the video, that they are losing, business to places, the consignment places like the Real and all of that. And what was the other one? Oh, there's so many now that do it. And but I think it's a great thing to do. I don't know. I really haven't had any other bags that I want to sell. I have one Louis Vuitton up on Etsy and on eBay, and I haven't really wanted to part with any other ones yet, as of yet, but we'll see. But anyway, thank you so much for the question, Lonnie. I appreciate it. I think that's it for the questions. Be sure and give me a thumbs up, guys. Come back. See me next week around this time. I'm going to try to do the live streams on Saturday, hopefully at noon. Sometimes it'll be 1 o'clock, I guess, if I have to rush out to the post office and everything. And of course, I'll bring you my ride-alongs and my sales videos and all of that. Be sure and hit the little bell somewhere here so you can be notified for my latest videos and my live videos. And I hope everyone's doing well. I really appreciate you coming in, all of the friendly faces that I always see commenting. I'm so glad you're here. And I will talk to you soon. I think that's going to be it. I don't see any other questions, guys. So I will shut down right now, and I'm going to actually get busy and go take advantage of the kind of cool weather we're having here in Texas and get out in their garage and take a few pictures and do some real listing this weekend so I can sell a little bit more. I've been selling just from the sales that I've had, but I think I really need to punch it out today. So I'll talk to you soon, guys. Thank you again for everything. Bye.